Timer. Hello everybody, I am Caleb, the youngest brother of Octavia and best man of Waji. I have been requested not to swear tonight, so from here on out I'm going to try my best. I'm a football player, it does slip. Where do I start? So, first off, I think I'd like to say tonight is that my whole life I've heard how sweet and kind and wonderful and appreciative that Tave is. And just a side note before I get started, she was so thoughtful, kind, and just, putting others first that she just understood that the best thing to do for her wedding day was to do it the day before my birthday. So I thank you for that. I really just take the spotlight one more time. I thought that for my speech today, it'd be good to just tell a story. And I thought the best story to tell was Tave barging into my room at 9 p.m. right before I was about to go to bed saying, "I met a guy." And this was right after a very fun relationship she just had, not to bring up exes or anything, but I may or may not have had to almost fight a cop. So, because of that, we are here today. So first off, it started off just like any other night of Tave barging into my room. I was doing something on my own, and Tave wanted to talk about her. So she came in, and she comes in just full of energy, and she's just like, "Caleb, I'm in love." And I swear I heard that sentence 1 month ago. So I was like, all right, well, who's the guy? And she says, "Well, do you know this guy named Waji?" And now, I went to Auburn High, and Waji went to Auburn High. And what I knew from Waji at Auburn High is that this guy partied. And I was just like, that's a weird choice, interesting. I never thought, she always described her man to me, and I never thought it would be 5'5", Lebanese, handsome. Oh, 5'9", yes. Little, same size sweatshirt guy. I never thought. But, she told me all these things saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna marry him. Like, this is the one, he makes me feel so good." And remind you, I heard all of this a month ago. So I was taking everything, a little by thread here. I can say this. So, everything was happening just so fast for her. And I was just like, oh, well, here goes Tave again. Just full throttle, right out the get-go. And she said all these things that he was saying about her, and I was like, holy crap, who is this guy? Who meets someone like 3 weeks into a relationship and says, "You know what? I do want to marry you too." Freaked me out. I was like, okay, whoa, who is this guy? A party animal turning into a commitment king. Relax, Waji, relax. And she was saying the most amount of boisterous things about their relationship, 3 weeks old. And just hearing the most. And I was just like, well, okay, Caleb, let's get ready for another heartbreak. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And he kept getting better. Until he took me upstairs one day and he said, "Hey, Caleb, can I come talk to you for a minute?" And I was wondering what he was going to ask me this time. And he says, "You're just, I really love your dog." Sorry. That's my speech. And I was like, "Yeah, man, I've heard." And this was what, a year in the relationship? Year and a half? A year and a half? All right. And with that, he asked for my blessing, and I would have never thought I'd say yes. But I did. And I couldn't have been more happy for Tave, because she's happy. He treats her incredibly nice, I will say. All the shit talking I am doing up here, he does treat her better than any other guy that she's ever been interested in has ever treated her. He always puts her first, and he has just reacted incredibly in all the situations I've ever been a part of. When she lost her wedding ring, can I just say, Oh, the engagement ring. She lost that on New Year's Eve. They both come into the house. Me and Jane are there after a long night of partying, let me just say. And they walk in, all distraught and distressed. And Tay's freaking out, obviously. And while she's just there, the calm background, just letting her know that everything's okay. In the most stressful time, I don't know how much that ring was, but I would have been pissed. So, like, I don't know. But he didn't say a thing, not one voice raised, not one comment said, not anything negative, and the whole night he kept calm, cool, and collected, and you gotta give it to him, you know? And I truly believe that he is the best man for